Hey, what's up, folks? This is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, the channel that always has your back and tells it like it is. Well, today's video is going to be all about the YLD app. So if you haven't heard about YLD app yet, it's actually currently not available yet in the US. It is worldwide in numerous countries though. And so I know I've got a lot of viewers from all around the world. I wanted to share this one with you, as well as for the people in the US. This is one that you got to keep on your radar for when it does finally go live in the US. So what the YLD app does, it's basically can earn you a ton in rewards. It's some of the best rewards that I have seen. A lot of similarities in this platform to Celsius as well. You all know that Celsius is one of my favorites out there with Voyager, but I really see strong similarities with Celsius in particular. So that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. I'll be telling you all about what the YLD app is, how it works, as well as we'll be talking about the YLD token. This is YLD, that is their token. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. And if you click the bell, you'll be made aware whenever I post time-sensitive content. And now, let's get it going. So what is the YLD app? Well, basically, it is number one, a simple, number two, a safe, and number three, a secure wealth management platform that basically anybody can use. Something like that is kind of like music to my ears, right? I like simplicity. Why make investing harder than it needs to be? It also rewards some of the best rates that I've seen anywhere, right? Now, if you go to their website at YLD.app, you can see YLD app supports 5 assets right now. So currently we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, we have Tether, as well as the YLD token. This is YLD. Now, where it really gets interesting, though, is when you look at the reward percentages YLD offers, and specifically how they work. So we have 6% on Bitcoin, with another 2 to 6% available in YLD rewards, depending on how much YLD you're holding. We have 6% in Ethereum, with another 2 to 10% available in YLD, depending on how much YLD you're holding. We've got 10% in USDC and Tether, with another 2 to 10% available in YLD, depending on how much you're holding. And up to 10% on YLD itself. Now, all of those are APY, meaning they compound each month, and this is a better reward system than APR, for example. Now, if you click on the calculate button, you can see how the tiered reward programs works and how that incentivizes users to hold the YLD token. So with tier 1 being 0 to 4,999 YLD, basically each tier kind of moves by about 5,000. Tier 2 is 5 to 9,999. Tier 3 is 10,000 to 14,999. Tier 4 is 15,000 to 19,999. While Tier 5, this is whale status, is 20,000 plus YLD. Now, what's important here is that by just holding one YLD token, you add an additional 2% in APY. So that's a fantastic deal, okay? Now, you can also see that the percentage that you earn in YLD depends in which tier you're in, with the rewards rate increasing 2% each tier, all right? So, for a little bit of background here. So YLD app was founded by Tim Frost in August of 2020. So it hasn't been around very long. Tim himself is actually located in Bangkok, Thailand, while the YLD app was incorporated in the British Virgin Islands. Now, the mission of YLD app is to unlock the full potential of DeFi and have it available to the world, right? So to calm your nerves, basically, YLD says, we are licensed and secure. We have insured wallets. There's the YLD utility token, which I've already mentioned. Smart contract audits, transparency through the blockchain, and a proven team track record. Okay. Again, you know, each time I read one of these categories, it reminds me of Celsius, is what I'm feeling here. Now, something else Yield offers, which is kind of reminds me, again, of Celsius, is a corporate account that businesses looking to manage digital assets can use, okay? So the corporate account includes, we have digital asset investment funds, VCs, and banks, established early stage and startup fintechs, trading organizations from proprietary to high-frequency trading and algorithmic, centralized and decentralized crypto-focused businesses, SEXs, DEXs, wallets, and DeFi protocols, IDO, IEO, fundraising launchpads. Now, Yield also has a tab on their website for stats that shows the following. So as of the recording of this video, this is 8/19/2021, 270 million in assets on the platform between Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, Tether, and YLD, which I mentioned earlier. Yield also has nearly 49,000 members, 1,700 of which are Tier 5. Now, for a little bit of news on Yield, so some of this is a little bit older news, but Yield announced July 19th that they partnered with Shopping.io. So Shopping.io has been pretty popular on CT as well as on YouTube. Some of the main influencers have been talking about it. I know Sheldon talked about it. I think Journey talked about it a couple times. Which basically allows users of the who are holding the YLD token to spend their crypto through Shopping.io's platform, where they can purchase goods with crypto at Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and Etsy, okay, using the YLD token. So that's kind of cool. Now, they also partnered with an insurance protocol, Steady State, on May 20th. And a little before that, on April 14th, Yield announced a partnership with gaming and NFT platform Leprechaun, where Yield will serve as the corporate treasurer. So this is that corporate side again. And lastly, the phone app is listed as coming soon on the website. So it is not in your app store yet, but I know for certain that desk platform is live, all right? Now, the bottom line here is that users can get started in minutes. Your assets are never locked, and you can exit your positions at any time. Again, another Celsius reference. And you can connect from anywhere. So let's talk token. So YLD, as I mentioned, is the native token of Yield. As of this recording, it was ranked number 499 in the top 1,000 coins. The maximum supply of Yield is 300 million tokens, with nearly 123 million in circulation. Market cap is 51.5 million, so pretty low, as this is a new project. And of this recording, YLD was trading at roughly 42 cents, okay? Now, if we insert the chart here, you can see that YLD started the year at 0.1194 cents, basically almost 12 cents, meaning that it had done nearly a 3.5x so far this year. Now, unfortunately, I can't look at YLD in TradingView, so we're kind of flying a little bit blind from what I normally use to come up with my predictions here. Because as of today, the YLD token is only available either through the Yield app or through Uniswap, SushiSwap. We've got it on Gate.io, 1inch QuickSwap, but it is not on any of the major platforms. So it's not on Binance, it's not on Huobi, it's not on Coinbase, etc. Okay. So my prediction here is that YLD could definitely exceed $1, right? We know that, as it's already done that in February, so I don't see why that's not possible to easily go past that again. And I'm actually thinking that this one could peak maybe somewhere around, give or take, $3 by the end of the year. I think that's possible, okay? Especially when you start to think about all the growth potential here for the Yield app platform. Tons of potential with this one. So for some final thoughts here. So number one, obviously we need to bring that Yield app to the US. I did pose the question yesterday to Tim Frost, the CEO, as well as to Yield app. Haven't gotten a response yet, so I'm not sure if that's in the works, not sure where it is. But if they could post that at some point, that would be absolutely amazing. Obviously, the US is a huge market for crypto, and people like myself, I would definitely look into it, all right? Now, number 2, focus on expansion of the YLD token to additional exchanges. So, as I mentioned, it's not on a lot of the major ones. I think that's a huge opportunity for the Yield app for exposure, as well as for that YLD token to gain more market share, is we need it on additional exchanges, all right? Number 3, we need to add some support for some additional cryptocurrencies. So I think they've started fantastic with Bitcoin, Ethereum, a couple stable coins and YLD. But they need to add some more. Again, looking at Celsius as kind of a model, I think Celsius did a similar thing here, and they kind of steadily have added a few more as time's gone by. So some potential there, absolutely, right? Number 4, we need to launch the phone app. So we need that fully out there, right? It's in all the images, but it's just not on that app store yet, at least not in the US. So maybe it is in your app store in some of these countries around the world. An interesting thing here is that I saw the list of countries where Yield app is not. And some of the countries where it is, Britain, for example, I think it was Canada, Australia, Germany, some other ones. I know I've got a lot of viewers in those countries. Those countries have similar laws and regulations to the U.S., so it's a little bit baffling why it's not in the U.S. yet. But it very well may be in your phone app store. It's not in mine currently, all right? Now, number 5 is following the Celsius playbook. I think they should probably add lending as well to the platform. So that would be a great thing moving forward. So the bottom line here with the Yield app is I've wanted to do a video on this one for quite a while. I've had this one on my radar for months because I've been following on Twitter. I've seen some of these rates that they're giving, and I thought, gosh, those are really high rates. I mean, there's some of the best rates that I have seen in all of crypto, what they're giving on Ethereum, what they're giving on Bitcoin, as well as you can get that YLD, the Yield token. Okay, so that's a really big deal. So by all accounts, it looks like a great platform. It looks like it's trying to do everything the right way to be, licensed, insured, above board. It seems that Tim Frost is doing a great job with it. And so I think there is a really bright future here for the Yield app. Obviously, it's just going to take a little bit more time to get it into additional markets, to get it onto additional exchanges, to add additional cryptocurrency to the platform, et cetera, et cetera. But when you look at their track record for what they've done over their short existence, which is roughly, a little over 6-7 months, I think, from when it actually launched, they've done fantastic. And the amount of money that they've already got in assets is great. It's growing by the day. And so it, by all accounts, appears to be a fabulous platform to look into. All right? So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. For a friendly reminder, I am also on Twitter. You can find me at KIR Finance on Twitter, where I'm tweeting and retweeting on a regular basis. Check me out there. And again, this is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, the channel that always has your back and tells it like it is. And I will see you on the next one. Later.